Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I know I'm late on this, but forgive me. I should have posted this weeks ago, but I'm just now hopping back into this. But I'm here to talk about the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Now I'm just getting into the Star Wars fandom. Excuse me if um allergies is really messing me up. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm just now getting into the Star Wars fandom. I'm still watching the Clone Wars series. Have not dived deep in. I still have not gotten to the Mandalorian yet or Bad Batch. Like I said, I'm easing my way into the Star Wars fandom. But the Obi-Wan series, when this was first announced, a lot of people were very, very intrigued, including me, especially after the prequels. The prequels weren't really well received, but with everything with the Disney films and how they've remade everything, seems as if the hatred for the prequels have died down like drastically, and seems like there's been some pros and cons with the Star Wars fandom since Disney has acquired it. One of the best things is definitely, from what I've heard and what I've yet to see, is the Kenobi series, of course, and them bringing back the Clone Wars series, obviously, which I'm still watching. But the Kenobi series, the only thing I knew going into this was that um, it was going to take place during after the Clone Wars, is that and that O'Shea Jackson Jr. was going to be in it, which is why I wanted to watch it in the first place. Uh, but I thought he was going to be have a more significant role, but we'll get into that some other time. But in this, we see Obi-Wan's depression and his PTSD, and him still suffering. He still has very bad trauma from what happened to Anakin, and he blames himself for the state that he ended up in, and him feeling like he basically is he basically feels like a lost soul at this point, and there's no saving him. Even when he ran into a Jedi, he wanted nothing to do with him, and to see what he turned into, what he turned into after going through with Anakin, it was just sad and depressing to see. And obviously, there were some stuff that they had to tiptoe around because of the for example, when the Jedi was found killed, instead of hanging him by his neck, they hang him by his arms because, of course, Disney would never allow something like that on their streaming service at all. But I think this series definitely it has great visual effects. I enjoy the cast. I enjoy the world building. That's something I love about the Star Wars series more than the films, is that in the series, whether it's an hour or half an hour or whatever it is, in the course of how many episodes a season or whatever, the world building is you can expand it to whatever you want. It's so hard to do that within a 2 to 3 hour frame within a film. And once again, Star Wars does it perfectly here in the Kenobi series. Now, a lot of people were kind of, well, not a lot of people, pretty much a majority of racist, problematic Star Wars fans were crapping on, were sending hate stuff to the actress Star that plays Vader's servant, I guess, or apprentice. Apprentice is the word, I believe, but she got a lot of hate crime. I don't know why. this is particularly why I don't like to speak a lot on Star Wars, because when it comes to people of color, we're treated like shit. I mean, look at how they treated the guy that played God, what was his name from the prequels that everyone found really annoying. I can't think of his name. Jar Jar Binks. While I did not like that character in the slightest, the amount of hate crime that he got for playing that character was truly despicable. I mean, he even thought of taking his own life, and it should never, ever come to something like that just because you don't like a character. And it seems as if whenever there's a person of color in Star Wars, that's truly y'all are disgusted by that for some reason, and I don't know why, which is very, very stupid. But the uh, the Padawan that's chasing after the one that's chasing after Kenobi turns out to be a Padawan that she blames him for basically leaving her stranded and abandoned, and leaves all the trauma that suffered, she's putting on to him because she feels like she can't escape. Vader's way, way too powerful for her, and right, right when they needed him, they basically slaughtered everyone, all the Jedi's, all the Padawans, and going through a traumatic situation like that. I definitely see where she's coming from, but some people, a lot of fans say this didn't pick up till later on in the series, and I definitely do agree that they focus way too more on the Padawan and Obi-Wan, and I think this didn't really pick up until maybe episode 4-ish. However, I didn't hate the series like other fans did. I wasn't really disappointed with it. I mean, they could have done better. The pacing was off, but overall, I think the series was just it was decent. They could have done better with the pacing and everything, but and handling the actresses' bigot and racist remarks towards her. But other than that, I thought it was just in I thought it was just a decent series. I didn't hate it. However, I do see where fans were coming from about the pacing of the show, and it definitely did feel off, and it definitely didn't feel like Obi-Wan and a Darth Vader story until maybe episode 4. And however, the action scenes were great, and the the stuff with Obi-Wan and Anakin was truly amazing. And whenever a lot of times the trailer can mislead you or trick you into thinking what the tone of a film or TV show is going to be about. And I definitely think that the trailer for this show definitely misled some people, including me, into thinking that it was going to be more about Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, or Anakin, whatever you want to call him. However, like I said, not I mean, take it how you want to take it, but at the end of the day, this is what we got. So I thought this series was at least we got something. At least we got Ewan McGregor. I believe that's his name, Ewan McGregor back. So that's good. So let me know what you guys think of this series overall. Were you disappointed with it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think they could have done differently about the series? But don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until